Yes, you saw the background. I'm back in the US, and it actually inspired me a video, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the biggest mistake I made in my online arbitrage business, and not just my online arbitrage business, but really my entrepreneurial journey, because this is something that I actually realized while coming back here, because I came back here after 9 months, and a lot of memories came back to my head, and I realized a lot of things. If you do not know me, before we start, my name is Mangunza, and I release daily videos about selling on Amazon, about online business. And if you are new here, like, subscribe and like this video so you get recommended more videos. So yeah, as I said, if you are really an OG of the channel, okay, way before I had 1,000 subscribers, I was shooting here, okay? You know this space. And yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I really realized, and that could be actually quite dangerous, especially if you do a business like online arbitrage, where you are alone, it's just you in front of your computer, and you do not even, like, there's no fountain talk, like, with co-workers and all that stuff. You really get by yourself. And thank God that the second business that I actually built was this YouTube channel, because it helped me talk to way more people, even though I was still withdrawing towards myself. I don't know if it's the exact expression, if it is the way you actually say it in English. Let me double check. It's withdraw into myself. Here you go. So yeah, I know these videos do not make as many views, but I think it is quite important, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my story. So, I've been able to build a successful online arbitrage business quite fast, if I'm being honest, okay, compared to a lot of people, because most people are trying to transition from retail arbitrage to online arbitrage, and they are having a hard time. And this is most people that I actually do coaching to. This is the situation, coaching with, I should say, this is the situation in which they are, right? And so I've been able to do this, and same thing, I've been able to grow this YouTube channel by doing daily videos and by working a ton. Just because I was doing this thing, which can be quite dangerous if you are not in the right environment, okay? And this thing that I did was really withdrawing into myself and really cutting, like, because I do not have family, I have friends in Miami, but like, I really, I think starting when I actually started the YouTube channel, which is more than 1 year ago, I actually cut, I did not burn a bridge with people, but I actually stopped. Like, I literally, like, and things did not go wrong, super wrong, but, like, I was frustrated with a lot of things, and I actually, like, quit all the group chat I was with friends and all that stuff, because I was pissed off about some stuff, and I really said, you know what, I'm wasting a lot of time with this bullshit. I just want to focus on my business, especially, I'm launching this business on YouTube. I'm trying to work on my personal brand, and I'm trying to really focus on Amazon. And, like, if you've been following me from the beginning, you know that I was doing a lot of sourcing, so I was pretty much working all day, okay? And even when I was done with YouTube and Amazon, I was working on other stuff, other hustles that I've never shared on this channel, but I don't think I will, okay? Because maybe I will, okay? Maybe I will. Who knows? We'll see. But I reached a point where, it was like, I was just me, my girl, and I was talking to nobody except, I was calling my parents, I was calling my dad every single day. But, except from that, I was really talking to nobody. I was just focused on the work that I was doing. And it actually worked, it actually worked. Because to be honest, with the online arbitrage business, I had no choice, okay? I had to make it work. I had to make it reach a certain point because I needed it for my visa immigration process, okay? I needed the business to reach a certain point to be able to get my visa to come back, right? But same thing with the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is quite, it's doing okay revenue-wise and profit-wise. The YouTube channel is actually doing really good. For a business that just started, it can almost support my whole lifestyle. Okay, and I do not need a lot of money, but it can almost support it. Okay, and it allows me to get some cash flow to reinvest into other business that I'm going to talk to you guys about in not too long. You know, I know you guys cannot see my screen, but I just did something that does not make sense. So yeah, you know, but yeah, I really cut, and this is a big danger of, you know, running an online business, that you should, like, it's a big trap that you do not fall into this trap, you know. Because you can, like, really withdraw into yourself if you do not start to network, and like cutting friendship and all that stuff. And I did not really cut friendship, but I really, as I said, I really left all the group chats to make sure that I had no distraction, because I felt like I was wasting a lot of time. And like, to be honest, here's what we were doing with my friends. Okay, so we were playing 2K right before I started the channel. And you know, 2K is super time consuming, especially like if you have a team and all that stuff. And you know, we were playing 2K, and I felt like it was taking a lot of time. A lot of people and like, I'm not going to lie, okay, my friend group is at times super toxic when shit like this with 2K and all that stuff, you know. And you know, it was getting too much. It was taking too much time, too much bad vibe. And I said, you know what? Let me cut everything. I quit the group chat, all that stuff, just to focus on this stuff. And I started working pretty much. I started working all day for like from December. So from December to June, I was working almost all day. Okay, every single day. And you know it if you've seen my YouTube channel. I was spending a lot of time on the YouTube channel, a lot of time on Amazon, a lot of time answering questions. And I was not even making money with the YouTube channel at that time, you know. I only started making money with the YouTube channel starting during the summer, okay, in like July, August, I believe, maybe. But yeah, I worked a lot on this thing, and this is something that you need to be careful of, okay? Because at one point, if you have nothing else, and like, this is really what I realized when I came back here, okay? Because actually, the time that I spent in Belgium, you know, and in Europe more generally, because I traveled a lot within Europe during the last 9 months, I was able to really reconnect with family, with other family members and all that stuff. And not necessarily with friends, because with friends things are still the same. Even if we get, you know, even if we fight and stuff from time to time, it's fine, you know, it's friendship. These are my brothers, you know, there's no problem with them. But like, I was really able to reconnect with family and all that stuff, because I really cut, like, and it was not intentional, but I really cut on a lot of things and a lot of people, okay? Because I was just focused. And even before that, for multiple reasons, I did it as well, because I was basically stuck in the US for 5 years, okay? Ever since COVID, like, I think the last time, yeah, it took more than 5 years for me to actually go back. And so I really withdraw to myself, only trying to work and make things work, you know. So this is a big, and especially if you're far away from family and friends, this is a big thing that you need to be aware of. And this is one of the big regrets that I have. If I don't think that I would do things the same way if I had to go back, at least today. This is the way I think right now, and it may change next week because I just came back and all that stuff, you know. But I don't think that I would do all this the same way if I had to start. If I was going back when did COVID started? I think the last time I actually traveled to Belgium before this time was like in 2018. So if I had to go back to 2018, I would do things differently. Okay, I would not do it this way. And I will make another video maybe tomorrow talking a little bit about this, okay? Because it's something really important, and really, you know, talking about the rat race, all that stuff, and all the things that you run after that do not necessarily, like, that are not important at all, but that you may think are important if you lack perspective, okay? So, you know, this is a trap that, especially if you run an online business, do not fall into this trap and try to build a community. Because I think really the thing that really stopped me from going too far to this side, okay, too far away to on the side of really withdrawing into myself, was first, of course, I have my girl with me, and second, I build a community with this YouTube channel. Okay, so I was talking to a lot of people actually doing the same thing as me. I made some friends in the community and all that stuff, and it actually helped a ton. You know, I think this is really the thing that saved me, because if I did not have this and I was still doing it by myself, I'm not the type of guy to go you know, on Twitter and talk to people or like, because I used to say that a lot, especially like back when I started the YouTube channel. I said, you know what, I do not have friends, and I do not want friends in the community, because I'm pretty much like a lone wolf. I like doing things myself, my way, and figuring out things by myself. But it's not the right way to do it, especially with a business like this, that you can really shift towards the dark side. Like I'm over exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. You can really go too far withdrawing to yourself, and especially, you start making money, you have a business that works, like you do not give a shit. Like, you reach a point where you do not give a shit, even if you do not have fuck you money, but it's pretty much the same thing with the freedom that you have, okay? So you have fuck you free time, okay? And so you can do whatever you want with it, and you will not dependent on whoever, whatever, to tell you how to live your life, all that stuff. So you can go too far with it, and thank God, I had this YouTube channel that helped me network with people, that allowed me to not go that far with it, okay? And so if you are in that same situation, network is really important, like not just for your career advancement and all that stuff, but just because. And by the way, we have a Discord server if you want to network with Sarah. I'm always over there answering. I was a little bit less there when I was in Belgium, but like when I'm right there in the US, I'm almost like, okay, back then, okay, maybe it's going to be different, because I was always in front of the computer working, so I was always answering questions on Discord. But come if you want to network, if you want to talk to me, I'm always over there. If you have some things to say in private, you can always come on the Discord server. But I want to warn you to not do the same thing that I did, and to really withdraw into yourself. And because it's super easy to do it with this business, okay? Because it's just you in front of your computer, that's it. You do not need anybody, you do not need anything else. You do not need to know people, you do not need to talk to people, you do not need to socialize. And even if you think that you are an introvert, I'm not necessarily an introvert, but even if you think that you're an introvert, you do not need people and all that stuff, this is a big part that is going to miss into your life. You just stay in front of your computer, and you don't do shit, okay? So yeah, like, make sure that you do not make the same mistake as I do. Learn from my mistake and actually do not cut everybody. And yes, you can. By the way, you can, because the way I did it was really at the end of the period where I was already like withdrawn onto myself a little bit, because I was exiled pretty much in the US, even though being exiled is not the right word. But yeah, like, don't do the same mistake I did and network, okay? Stay in contact with people, okay? Because people always say, hey, you need to cut everybody if you want to be successful, all that stuff. Yeah, it may be true partially, but do not do it for too long, okay? And try to stay close to people that actually knew you when that appreciated you when, except if you are from a place that is really toxic, but stay close to people that you knew before you started all this, okay? Super important. Do not make the same mistake as I did. To be honest, it's one of my biggest regrets, as the thumbnail and the title is saying, and I would probably have done things differently if I had to go back, but I did not know as much as I knew now. And if I had to start from zero right now, by the way, I would do things differently. I would, like, if I knew about Amazon FBA and how to run online arbitrage, even in 2020, 2014, when I actually arrived in the US, I would have not gone to college. Okay, so I would have done a lot of things differently, but like, this is why you live and learn, and like, do not dwell into regrets. I'm saying regrets, but it's not like I cry about it every night. It is some regrets, but like, it's okay. Okay, you live and learn. And so if I can actually share my experience and tell you guys, do not do the exact same thing as I did. Yes, if you want to do like go monk mode, not talk to anybody, because this is pretty much what I did, and do all that stuff. Yeah, do it, but for a short period of time, like 3 months at a time, and then go back. If it's for example, the perfect time to do it is the winter. Okay, if you are in a place where it snows a lot, all that stuff, the easiest way to do it is during the winter. And yeah, you can even leave for 3 months and leave for 3 months, work a lot, and then come back to your thing. But do not do it too much, okay? And we often talk, and this is something that I may talk about in the future. We often talk about the 10 dark years. Like it's a concept that you see with a lot of people that are extremely successful. There's 10 years of their life where, and I will make another video about it because I think I need to research it a little bit more before I actually talk about it. But I think it happened with Leonardo da Vinci, with a lot of people, where they go 10 years really doing this and really withdrawing into themselves before they actually pop up with some crazy innovative stuff, okay? And so I'll research it and I'll probably make a video on it. But you know, by the way, do you like this camera angle? I think I need to move my, and I know I'm talking about something that's unrelated, but I need to move I need to change my office space to actually have something in the background, because I do not like having this wall. Just let me know what you think, or if I need to decorate it better. I don't know, because it's literally my office space where I do Amazon as well, okay? But yeah, we'll talk about the 10 years, and yeah, hopefully, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a fire emoji in the comments, okay? And write me a little something if you watch until here, because if you watch until here, you are a real one. And if you knew this setup, if you're an OG and you knew this setup and you're still watching the channel, let me know as well in the comments, okay? Because I know that a lot of you guys actually were not here when we were on this setup, and you may still discover the channel with a video that was shot on this setup, because I have a lot of videos that were shot here that are still performing really good, you know? So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like, do all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.